Good morning from Fast Company. Here's our daily look into what's driving today's creative business leaders. The funnel is dead. Not evolving, not disrupted. Dead. For decades, the awareness consideration decision model anchored every marketing strategy deck. It worked because vendors controlled the information. Buyers had to follow the path you laid out. They needed you. Then AI happened. Buyers arrive already decided. What used to take weeks of vendor meetings and analyst calls now takes a single prompt. A buyer can ask ChatGPT or Perplexity for a vendor comparison, surface customer complaints, summarize pricing, and flag integration risks in under 5 minutes. They show up informed, skeptical, and with a preferred vendor already in mind that was recommended by AI. Exit the marketing funnel, enter the intelligent funnel. Gartner research confirmed what many sellers already sense. B2B buyers spend only 17% of their purchase journey talking to vendors. When comparing multiple suppliers, each sales rep gets roughly 5% of the buyer's time. The conversation is no longer where decisions get made, it's where they get confirmed. 6th Sense's 2024 Buyer Experience Report sharpened the number. 81% of buyers had already chosen a preferred vendor before speaking with a sales rep. Sellers are losing deals before they have a chance to compete. The ghost majority. Here's what makes this harder. Most of your buyers are invisible to you right now. Someone is reading what Claude says about your product. Someone is quietly asking their network whether they've used your tool. They're evaluating you seriously, and your CRM has zero record of any of it. OpenAI agents like Claude Cowork and OpenClaw are accelerating this further. When someone asks what's the best sales intelligence platform for mid-market SaaS, they get a synthesized answer pulled from sources written months ago. Your paid ads don't touch that moment. Your nurture sequences don't either. But the response Claude gives to "Should I buy this, Claude?" is decently opinionated and can significantly impact your bottom line. What the companies pulling ahead are actually doing. There's no clean framework here. Anyone selling you one is optimizing for the part of the journey they can see, which is the wrong part. But a few patterns are emerging. The leaders have stopped waiting for demo requests and started reading signals. Who keeps hitting the pricing page? Which accounts engaged with 3 pieces of content in a single week? Tools like Warmly and Common Room layer AI on top of intent data so teams can act before the window closes. They create content AI actually surfaces. When buyers prompt AI tools for vendor recommendations, those tools pull from peer reviews, community discussions, and high-signal editorial. Drift challenged the gated form model and built a category around it. Gong published valuable sales data that made reps feel genuinely understood. Both earned AI citations because they took a real position and published it where it mattered. Hedged generic content doesn't just get ignored by humans, AI filters it out. They've invested in community because community is where AI learns what buyers actually think. If your brand shows up authentically in those conversations, you're on the short list before the formal process starts. All this adds to enriching your presence in the intelligent funnel. And their reps show up differently. Buyers now arrive with AI-generated competitive analyses in hand. The rep who treats that as a threat loses. The one who engages with it, adds real context, and shows up as a peer rather than a closer wins. The structure is the problem. Most marketing teams are built around the marketing funnel. Demand gen owns the top. Content owns the middle. Sales enablement owns the bottom. Nobody owns what the buyer actually experiences. That's the real issue, not the campaigns, not the budget, the structure. The companies getting this right aren't running better funnels. They're building brands that buyers find on their own, trust before they ever reach out, and arrive at already convinced via the intelligent funnel. That requires a fundamentally different org design. Someone owns AI presence the way someone owns SEO. Community isn't a nice to have tucked under content. It's a primary channel with headcount behind it. Reps are coached not on overcoming objections, but on validating conclusions buyers already drew without you. Most marketing leaders know something is wrong. Pipeline feels harder. Conversion feels slower. The diagnosis is usually budget or headcount or the wrong agency. It's rarely the org chart. But the org chart is exactly what got built for a world that is changing faster and becoming smarter. The buyers have already moved. The question isn't whether to follow them. It's whether your team is even structured to find them where they are, in the intelligent funnel. That's all today from Fast Company. Talk to you tomorrow.
SpokenLayer.